Have you ever lost something you cherish the most? In a quaint suburban neighborhood, tucked away amidst lush trees and charming white picket fences, there was a family, much like any other. But within this ordinary family was an extraordinary member, a golden retriever named Max. Max wasn't just a pet, he was a cherished part of the family fabric, his playful antics a source of endless joy and laughter. Max was a beacon of light in their lives, his golden fur gleaming in the sun, his tail wagging with pure, unadulterated happiness. He had a way of making an ordinary day extraordinary with just a wag of his tail or a playful bark. But, as fate would have it, this beacon of love and joy was about to be extinguished. One stormy night, when the clouds were heavy with rain and the thunder rumbled ominously, Max vanished into the inky darkness. His disappearance was as sudden as it was inexplicable. The family searched for him, their desperate calls echoing through the night, swallowed by the relentless storm. Flyers were posted, neighbors questioned, but the efforts to find Max proved futile. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and the hope of finding Max started to fade, replaced by a heart-wrenching acceptance of his loss. The house, once filled with his cheerful barks and the patter of his paws, was now hauntingly silent. The family was left with a Max-shaped hole in their hearts, a void that nothing could fill. They mourned their beloved pet, remembering his infectious joy, his boundless energy, and the love he had for his family. The sorrow was all-consuming, a tangible reminder of the joy that had been snuffed out. The family had resigned themselves to a life without Max, their hearts heavy with loss. And then, just when hope had faded, an unexpected miracle occurred. What would you do if you got a second chance with your lost love? That's the question that danced in the hearts of the family when Max, their beloved golden retriever, returned. The joy was palpable, their smiles as radiant as the morning sun. Yet, an uncanny alteration had befallen Max. His once vibrant eyes were now replaced with a menacing red glare, and his playful demeanor succumbed to an unnerving aura. Max's eccentricities didn't end there. He would disappear into the thick woods, only to reappear with peculiar markings etched onto his golden fur. As the days rolled on, the house began to mirror Max's eerie transformation. Objects started shifting on their own, whispers bounced off the walls, and a bone-chilling dread filled the air. The family's joy slowly turned into a creeping sense of fear as they started to grasp the unsettling reality. As the eerie whispers echoed, they realized they were not alone. Have you ever been afraid of the truth? The family's desperation led them to a local psychic, a beacon of hope in their sea of despair. The air was thick with apprehension as they sat in the dimly lit room, their hands clenching and unclenching in anxiety. The psychic, her eyes closed in concentration, reached out to the unseen. What would you sacrifice to save your family? Those were the thoughts that echoed in the minds of the family as they stood, resolute and fearful, ready to banish the demonic entity that had taken over their beloved Max. With the guidance of the psychic, they began the ritual, their voices trembling as they chanted the ancient verses. The air grew colder, and a sense of impending doom hung heavy around them. They watched in helpless despair as Max's form twisted and contorted, racked by the battle between the pure soul of their pet and the darkness that had consumed him. The price they paid was heavy. Their once joyous companion Max was lost to them again. His spirit, freed from the demonic possession, disappeared into the ether, leaving behind a husk of the dog they once knew. In the end, they were safe, but the memory of Max's demonic presence would forever be a chilling reminder of the thin veil that separates our world from the realm of the damned.